The ladies of The View are back again, and this time they're joining a chorus of boo birds blaming Carrie Underwood for having sacked the spirit of America simply for singing at Donald J. Trump's second inauguration.
Right? It's country music. I think
I'll tell you right now, I wouldn't do it, even though I can't sing.
You would not sing?
No, I would not. I would not normalize him. And she says, I love our country. How do you love your country and support and normalize somebody who was a convicted felon who really wants to destroy the country, in my opinion? I don't understand how you say you love your country at the same time as you normalize this convicted felon, which I can say now every day.
Carrie Underwood's billion-dollar victory over Disney wasn't just a personal win. It sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry. It was a wake-up call to reckless media outlets that believed they could spread falsehoods without consequence for years. The View thrived on unchecked slander, disguising mean-spirited gossip and baseless accusations as commentary. They built an empire by tearing people down, and for a long time, they got away with it, but Carrie Underwood's lawsuit changed everything. It was the moment their empire began to crumble, brick by brick.
Is The View link weighing in? I know you were waiting to hear what Whoopi Goldberg had to say, and I have it for you. Take a listen.
I would not normalize him. And she says, I love our country. How do you love your country and support and normalize somebody who was a convicted felon who really wants to destroy the country, in my opinion? I don't understand how you say you love your country at the same time as you normalize this convicted felon, which I can say now every day.
I agree with you, Joy. I can't sing a lick, but I certainly, and I have not been asked, but if I were asked, it would be a hard no.
Well, people do what they do for whatever reasons. It's like Joe and Mika.
Yeah.
They did what they did. They felt that's what they needed to do, and I got to stand behind them. If I believe I have the right to make up my mind to go perform someplace, I believe they have the same right.
Of course.
And so I have to. Yeah, I have to support.
Of course, she has the right to do it. What an inane point to bring them all together. Like, what? She's saying absolutely nothing.
Disney was left with an astronomical legal bill, and The View now faces a future so uncertain it might as well be cancelled already. It all started with what should have been a simple, celebrated performance. Carrie Underwood, a country music icon and American sweetheart, was invited to sing America the Beautiful at Donald Trump's inauguration. She approached it like every other performance, with grace, professionalism, and raw talent, but in the twisted world of The View, where everything is filtered through the lens of divisive politics, her patriotic moment became ammunition for an all-out attack. The hosts wasted no time, accusing her of aligning with extremists, suggesting she had destroyed her career, and painting her as a traitor. They didn't just criticize her decision, they delighted in tearing her apart. Carrie, a woman who built her career on talent and hard work, had never been a controversial figure. She had never waded into political drama. She was simply an artist who loved her country and accepted an opportunity many before her had taken. Yet overnight, she became a target. First, she stayed silent, rising above the noise. But the damage had already begun. Concert bookings hesitated, brand deals disappeared, and her reputation was left in tatters until she decided to fight back. Here's a refined and engaging rewrite of.
And I would not be the person to say don't do it, because I believe in free speech and everything about it. I personally would not do it. No one's asked me, but that's another story.
I would love for you to do a roast at the Trump inauguration.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, no one else had any
So
thoughts?
there we are.
No, we've had people like Reba McEntire come on
Yes.
and say that, she doesn't want to talk about politics. She just wants to sing, she wants to perform, she wants to make people feel good. And I respect that. And then we've had people like Dolly Parton, and I think you asked her,
Are you a feminist?
Are you a feminist? And she
She
said,
said, I don't think so.
I don't think so. But then you pushed her, and she said, yeah, I guess I am.
Well, I said to her, do you believe that women should make the same amount of money as men? Well, I guess I am a feminist.
Yeah, and she said, I guess I am a feminist. So I think people feel pretty strongly about it. I think art is art, and you have a right to perform where you want to perform. I agree with you, Joy. I can't sing a lick, but I certainly, and I have not been asked, but if I were asked, it would be a hard no.
Well, they wouldn't ask me, so I have no. Nothing.
Right, yeah.
They're not asking any of us.
No, do what you do. Listen, it's like, people do what they do for whatever reasons. It's like Joe and Mika.
Yeah.
They did what they did. They felt that's what they needed to do, and I got to stand behind them.
Yeah.
And I stand behind her no, not or not, because if I believe I have the right to make up my mind to go perform someplace, I believe they have the same right.
Of course.
And so
That's
I have
true.
to, I have to support. Doesn't mean I'm particularly interested in what I won't be watching. but that's me.
Yeah, I've scheduled a spa day.
While keeping the intensity and impact, social media exploded with calls to cancel her, as people parroted the false narrative The View had pushed. The smear campaign was working. That's when Carrie Underwood decided she wasn't going to take it lying down. She hired a powerhouse legal team and filed a lawsuit, not just against The View, but against the media giant that owned it, Disney. And this wasn't just a symbolic gesture. It was a billion-dollar defamation lawsuit, accusing The View of deliberately spreading falsehoods that had damaged her career and livelihood. The moment the lawsuit hit the courts, the entertainment industry took notice. For the first time, someone wasn't just clapping back at The View, someone was holding them legally accountable. Disney fought back, armed with top-tier lawyers and the argument that The View's commentary was simply opinions, protected by free speech. But Carrie's team came prepared. They had receipts, clips proving the hosts had gone beyond opinion and into outright falsehoods. They had financial records showing the direct impact on her career. And most damning of all, they had a case exposing The View's long-standing pattern of reckless, unverified attacks on public figures. As the trial unfolded, it became clear that Disney had underestimated just how strong Carrie's case was. Witness after witness took the stand, revealing the behind-the-scenes toxicity of The View's production, where hosts were encouraged to push inflammatory narratives for the sake of ratings. Leaked emails exposed executives mocking celebrities and laughing about how they could get away with smear campaigns without consequence. Then came the verdict. A stunning, unprecedented $1 billion ruling in Carrie Underwood's favor. The judgment wasn't just about compensating her. It was a statement, a legal precedent that shattered the illusion of media untouchability. Disney, one of the biggest entertainment giants in the world, was now on the hook for $1 billion payout. And The View? It had officially become a liability.